What's going on, guys? John Elder here from Codemy.com, and in this video, we're going to start to learn pandas for machine learning. All right, guys, like I said, in this video, we're going to start to learn pandas for machine learning. But before we get started, if you like this video, want to see more like it, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and check out Codemy.com, where I have dozens of courses with thousands of videos that teach you to code. Use coupon code YouTube50 to get 50% off memberships on my courses, videos, and books. One-time fee, which is insanely cheap. All right, like I said, in this video, we're going to start to get into pandas. So this is the beginning of the pandas machine learning playlist on the channel. And in this video, we're just going to download Jupyter Notebooks and pandas itself, get everything set up, our development environment going so we can really dive in and learn this thing. And if you're not familiar with pandas, it's really kind of a cornerstone of data analysis, machine learning, data science, all that stuff. It's sort of built on top of NumPy. You'll often use NumPy and pandas together. So if you're not familiar with NumPy, check out the playlist I've got on the channel here. I'll put a link to that somewhere up there or down there or somewhere. So check that out if you're not familiar. And pandas is really used for messing around with data. So you can use it to analyze data. You can use it to clean up data. Many times you'll have a data set that's all messed up and it has to be cleaned up. Pandas is great for that. You can sort of explore and mess around with data using it. You can manipulate data with pandas, and to some degree, you can visualize data as well. There's some things like charts and graphs you can do, but they're very basic with pandas. You're probably going to use something else, but you can use them with pandas if you want. We'll get into all that in the coming videos. So in this video, we're going to install Jupyter Notebook and pandas. Pandas is very easy to install. It's just a pip install. Jupyter Notebook is a little bit more complicated, but not really. I'll walk you through some basics of it in this video as well, so you know what you're doing. We use Jupyter Notebooks for data analysis type things because it's a very easy way to visualize things on the screen without using a terminal all the time. So head over to jupyter.org and click on install. And here's the installation instructions. So you just need to do these things from the terminal. Now, I'm going to suggest you install these in a virtual environment because there's all kinds of stuff that goes with this. And it's just a good idea to install it in a virtual environment. So that's what we're going to do right now. So let's head over to the terminal. I'm using the git bash terminal as always. And first we want to just create a directory. So I'm going to go mkdir. I want to put this in C drive and let's just call it, I don't know, my data, something like that. So then we want to change the directory into that directory. So cd command and then type in my data. Okay, there we are. So let's create a virtual environment. Let's go python-m. And then we want to create a venv virtual environment. And let's name this thing vert. Take just a second to spin it up. Okay, so now let's turn it on. Let's go source vert scripts activate. This is just the normal way we turn on a virtual environment, and you'll see this vert prompt over our command prompt. That means the virtual environment has been turned on. So we can pip freeze if we want to see what's been installed so far in our virtual environment, and nothing has been installed because we just created it. So, all right, we're good to go. We got our virtual environment. Now let's install Jupyter Notebooks. So let's head back over here and let's just copy this, pip install jupyterlab. We need to install a couple of things in order for this to work. So we'll start out with jupyterlab. There is just a ton of stuff that this is going to install. You can see it's just flying through here. We don't really care what any of this is, just sort of the framework, the groundwork that you need in order to run a Jupyter Notebook. So it usually lags right around here while it's installing all of these things. And you can see, I mean, there's just a ton of stuff that's installing. In the meantime, we can come back over to the website and go down to the next thing. If you want to run it afterwards, you could do that. There's not really anything to see by running that. So we'll just sort of skip that. Next, we want to pip install notebook. So copy this, head back over to the terminal. Hopefully, yep, that's finished by now. So now we can, I don't know, we can clear the screen if we want. And let's paste in pip install notebook. And we'll pip install the Jupyter Notebook. And we're good to go. So while we're at it, let's just go ahead and pip install pandas. That's just pip install pandas. And you can check out the pandas website if you want to. Maybe we will later. There's some interesting stuff. And you'll notice it also installs NumPy for us. So that's really cool. We don't have to pip install that. All right, now we're good to go. So in order to run a Jupyter Notebook, every time you just need to enter this command, Jupyter Notebook. So from now on, you're going to have your virtual environment turned on anytime you want to run a Jupyter Notebook. So just sort of keep that in mind. And we paste in the command Jupyter Notebook. This will open Jupyter Notebooks in your web browser. Boom, you can see there it is. And here we are. So that's really all there is to it. We can come up here and click new, and we want a Python 3 kernel. Pop this open, and here we are. So this is Jupyter Notebooks, and we can do any kind of Python we want in here. We can go 2+2. I hit Shift Enter, and it runs it, or you can come up here to the little run button like that. Get rid of that. You could say, hey, is 2 equal to 4? We can run this guy. No, false, right? So, all right, that's cool. we can click on these and sort of delete them if we want, like that. And we're good to go. So the first thing you're always going to want to do is import pandas as PD. And Shift Enter to run that. And now this has been imported. Probably also want to import NumPy as NP. Shift run that. And we're good to go. So that's all there is to it. That's how to install Jupyter Notebooks and Pandas, as well as NumPy. And now we're ready to start using this thing. So in the next video, we're going to dive in and start learning Pandas. It's really easy to learn. It's really fun to use. And it should be a good time. So that's all for this video. If you liked it, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and check out codemy.com where you can use coupon code YouTube50 to get 50% off membership. So that's access to all my courses, over 50 courses, thousands of videos, and the PDFs of all my best-selling coding books. Join over 150,000 students learning to code just like you. My name is John Elder from codemy.com, and I'll see you in the next video.